talking to each other. I know we feel.
Hey everyone, welcome to today's massive clean with me. My house is a real life mess, so I'm sharing some extreme cleaning motivation with you to help you with your complete disaster cleaning. If you're new here, I'm Becca. I'm a mom to 3 boys and a military spouse, and I would love for you to hit that subscribe button and join the family. I do a long cleaning video every single Sunday, so if you need extreme cleaning motivation, you will love my channel. I hope you choose to stick around. Today we're starting off in my master bedroom because I really needed to get it cleaned up and dusted. I try to do this every other week at least, or at most. It's hard. I forget a lot of the times. We're usually mainly downstairs, so this is kind of a forgotten area until I go to bed and I'm like, man, it's really dusty in here, I need to clean it. And then of course, once again, it's forgotten the next day. So this was on the to-do list on this day.
Mixed emotions. The first step is always hard when you walk out of the doorway, but that's just the place to start. The only thing I ever wanted starts with us taking the chance, not like anything we've done before. Yeah. Now it's time for something better, and time for us to follow our dreams. No, we can't stay no more. Come run away.
So when I was filming this video, I actually was all packed for my trip with my friend, for my girls' trip, and it ended up getting postponed to the following weekend. So I decided that I would just keep my suitcase packed and I wouldn't even disturb it, and that way I wouldn't have to pack a week from then and do it all over again. So I just went ahead and tucked that in the closet, and it's gonna wait for me until I leave for my trip.
Somehow this is beautiful, yeah. About time we let things go. Is this our destiny? Just like it was meant to be, yeah. Come run away.
Another thing on the to-do list was these shelves, because I had noticed that they were super dusty and everything on them, like all the picture frames and everything, were incredibly dusty. So I've had this on my list for a little while now. I need to get better at cleaning this area. It's just not really touched, so it's not thought about. Let me know what area in your house is like that you just kind of bypass, and then next thing you know, you're like, it's been way too long since I've cleaned this area.
Now that I'm looking back, I can see all the signs I tried to fill in the cracks that were spread in my mind, but I was all out of hope, lost in an endless maze. The emptiness had unfolded just like a void, but you broke the coldness somehow and lit up a flame. And ooh, I was done feeling hopeless, screamed out loud, because it felt impossible in my bones, like getting blood out of the stone on my own. But you came around and removed the thorn in my soul. You guided me out of the storm. I found home in your arms of gold, in your arms of gold, in your arms of gold. It's funny how easily
I always like to finish off a room with giving it a quick vacuum, and who doesn't love some good vacuum lines? I swear it's worth it every single time, just to see some vacuum lines, to be able to see that you actually did clean, and I don't know, it makes the room just feel and look so much more put together. And I know a lot of you can relate with that because I've seen comments where people are like, I love the vacuum lines. So I know I'm not the only one.
I was my own enemy, screamed out loud because it felt impossible in my bones, like getting blood out of the stone on my own. But you came around and removed the thorn in my soul.
Before we move on to another room, I wanted to go ahead and fold these towels in the dryer because I really wanted to get my 2 younger boys, their laundry had been sitting in the basket for like a day and I knew it was all wrinkly now. So I really wanted to work on getting that into the dryer, get it on de-wrinkle and fold it. Not gonna lie to you, I did not get around to folding it. I wish I did, but I did not. So it sat in the dryer for about another day and then I finally folded it. But it didn't get wrinkly again because I didn't put it in the basket. It stayed in the dryer.
Your passion, my doubts are gone.
Now we're moving on to cleaning the master bathroom, and that brings me to today's sponsorship, which is this Aircy spin brush. I was really excited when they reached out to me and wanted to work with me because if you've been on my channel for a while, you know I hate cleaning the shower. It's like my least favorite thing to do. I avoid it at all costs. I can't stand it. So when they reached out to me with this spin brush, which by the way can be used for so many things, not just for cleaning a shower, but when they reached out to me, I knew I for sure wanted to work with them because this is such a versatile tool and anybody can use it really in their toolkit, let's be honest. So it's got 2 powers. It's got a medium power and a high power. It is rechargeable. It plugs in just like your phone does. It's got all of these cool heads that go on the gadget. It's got some brushes for, if you have more like durable areas you want to really scrub down. It's got sponge pads. It's got microfiber cloths. It's got everything you would ever need. The fact that it comes with this many cleaning heads I think is amazing. So whatever job you're trying to do, whatever you're trying to clean, you will definitely be able to get it done. For today, I was going with the microfiber cloth because I really wanted to go with cleaning the shower, and I knew I didn't need anything really tough because I don't have a lot of like stuff stuck on it. It just needed to be clean, a little bit of soap scum and all of that stuff. So I just went ahead and I put this on. I did it on the low speed for a little bit. I also did it on the high speed, and it just made it so much easier, especially if you're somebody who has a hard time bending over or really getting those tough areas. You can use this, and it's got a long stick on it, so you don't have to worry about bending over too much. But I really loved this tool. It made cleaning the shower so much easier. I'm also super excited to use it on so many other things. I'm going to use it to help clean my golf cart. I'm going to use it to help clean walls. I mean, anything in your house you can use this to clean with. It's such a great tool to have. I will have this tool linked in the description box down below. Be sure to go ahead and check it out. If it's something you're interested in, or if you've always wanted something like this is definitely worth it. It's high quality, and I love the work it did in my shower.
I should be free, but I'm hoping that we could be something in the end, something more than friends. Undiscovered, didn't care for one another. You and I thought I lost my way, but you washed out all the gray. Don't know why. You got me high, but I'm sober. You make me lonely when I'm by myself. I should be free, but I'm hoping that we could be something in the end.
So this is the before. My shower door was pretty bad, a lot of soap scum, and this is the after. It got it all off. I was very pleased with how well this worked. I'm just gonna take off the heads on it now, let them dry out. I can machine wash the microfiber cloth, so that works perfectly. This is the charging area. I'm gonna plug it back in, although it only used, you'll see here, it only used a little bit more or a little bit less than half the battery. So cleaning my entire shower, I still got all of that use out of it. So I still had just as much use, which is great. The battery life on it is great. So that will be linked in the description box down below. Go ahead and go check that out.
We say that it's too late for us now. Why do we stay when I blame you for the things that weigh me down? 'Cause in the echo of your silence, I only hear what's best for me. Yeah, in the echo of your silence.
Now we're gonna move on and just get the rest of the bathroom clean. These vanities really need to be wiped down. There was a lot of like beard hair and then my hair floating around and makeup and stuff. So they really just needed a good scrub down. The sinks get really dirty. Having white sinks is like, I love how they look. They're beautiful, don't get me wrong, but they show everything. Like they show hair. I mean, I have darker hair, so my husband has like almost like a reddish beard and he's military, so he shaves all the time. So there's beard hairs everywhere all the time. And with the white sinks, I feel like you can see the makeup, you can see the hair, you can see all of it. I think the toothpaste is the only thing that you can't see because it's white, but the rest of it is always so messy, even a day afterwards. Not long after cleaning these sinks, they look disgusting again. It's hard to keep up with them.
Something you say, or is it the same with that girl you texting when I look away? 'Cause in the echo of your silence, I only hear what's best for me. Yeah, in the echo of your silence, I'm thinking more of her. She wants to study your body. Who gets the better version of you? I need the bitter truth. I need the better version of you. I need the better version of you. I need the better you.
When cleaning this bathroom today, I really just wanted to focus on getting everything kind of like wiped down and disinfected and cleaned off, getting this nasty pile of trash out of here. But I wasn't going to be doing the floors because I've mentioned this in cleaning videos before, but I like to do all of the bathroom floors at the same time. So I didn't have time to clean the other bathrooms on this day. So I just waited for a few days later and I went ahead and did them all at once. So unfortunately, you will not be seeing me scrub the floors today. But usually I just do whatever is going to be easiest for me, and waiting to do them all at once is always just the easier option for me. So we're just going to stick with that.
My skin takes me back to the time met you on a Friday, halfway out at the door of the club, playing soul on the weekends.
Moving on to the next day, and I really wanted to focus on the downstairs because it was completely trashed and it's a complete disaster. So we're going to focus on that, get everything down here really cleaned up and organized again, because sometimes there's just a lot of chaos. And that thing, the runner on the table, really needed to be washed. It was disgusting. You can't tell, but there was a lot of marks on it and stains and stuff, and it just needed to be washed. So that's what we're doing. And before I do anything else, I'm going to scan my receipts into my Fetch app. I will link my code down below. If you want to sign up for the Fetch app, you will get points for signing up with my code. I will get points for you signing up with my code. This is not sponsored in any way, shape, or form. I just always like to share it because I use my points to get Dunkin' Donuts gift cards. So it pays for my coffees. So I figured I would share that with you because I had a ton of receipts from the trip we took to Tennessee for Chris's birthday. So I kind of just shoved them all in my purse, and you can scan receipts that are 2 weeks or less old. And so that was like a week before. So I waited, just shoved it all in my purse and was like, I'll handle that when I get home. So that's what we were doing here.
But I told you I'll do it all over again. At your place or a spring break, a heartache, I'll do it all over again. Do it all over again. Tell me a lie, and I tell you too. I say that I'm happy for the two of you. You wanna be friends, but I don't think I can. But I wanna be happy, happy
My main goal for today was to obviously clean up the downstairs, but I really wanted to focus on getting the floors mopped as well. It had been way too long since I've mopped. Cleaning the shower and mopping, my two least favorite things to do. This is why I invested in a vacuum mop so that it vacs and mops at the same time, because when you have a lot of hardwood floors or just tile floors, hard surfaces, you're doing a lot of like vacuuming and then mopping. So the 2-in-1 is essential for me. It makes my life a lot easier, but even still, I still struggle with finding the motivation to mop my floors all the time. Just wanted to put that out there because sometimes it looks like, because I'm a cleaning channel, that my house is always clean. I've always got it together, and I'm just like the rest of you. Sometimes I'm just not motivated to get it clean. I have to put a podcast on or some music or watch a cleaning video to get me motivated to get it done. And today I really wanted to get the floors done.
'cause those ups and those downs is what makes it worth the while. You will make it in time. I never left a stone unturned, trying to find some love in this crazy world. I felt like I was never heard. All I wanted was to be loved. What if I lost touch? What if I'll never get it right? I try to follow my
Next, we're moving on to the kitchen, which, just like the rest of the house, really needed a good wipe down and a cleaning. This was later in the day, so it was after dinner. I tried to wait for doing the deeper cleaning. I either do it first thing in the day or I do it later in the day, because doing it in the middle of the day is kind of like pointless in my house, because if everybody is not done eating for the day, my kitchen is just going to be trashed an hour after I clean it. So on this particular day, I waited till after dinner so that I could really get in here and scrub everything down and not have anybody come in and mess it up until the next morning. I don't use this spray on my stainless steel appliances all the time, but I do love this spray. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it right, but it's the Weeman stainless steel spray. I love it. It works great every time. I try to wipe down my appliances with it like once a week, once every other week, depending on how crazy the week is. I do, of course, disinfect these areas throughout the week, but as far as like shining it back up, I don't do it as often as I would like to. But with little kids, sometimes it feels pointless to do, but it's so satisfying cleaning off the stove and it just like sparkling again, because it's always dirty, which is fine. We have a lived-in home, that's okay, but it's a satisfying feeling when you walk into the kitchen after cleaning all of your stainless steel appliances and they're all like shining and smiling at you.
We can't pretend that we feel nothing, but if you game, I am willing to jump. 'Cause I've been thinking about crossing the line and just giving. Can I feel it the way I do? Uh-huh. 'Cause I've been thinking about you all the time, can't get enough. I wanna make it with you. This time I'm gonna be true. Only you move me to the rhythm. Only you move me to the rhythm. Only you move me to the rhythm. We can't pretend that we have changed yet, but who are we kidding? Kidding. We can't pretend that we feel nothing and keep it hidden now. 'Cause I've been thinking about crossing the line and just giving. Can I feel it the way I do? Uh-huh. 'Cause I've been thinking about you all the time, can't get enough. I wanna make it with you. This time I'm gonna be true. Only you move me to the rhythm. Only you move me to the rhythm. Only you move me to the rhythm. Only you move me to the rhythm.
Of course, before we start doing the dishes, we're gonna have to put all of the clean dishes away. I've been slacking with this lately. I try to do it every morning. Like I'll do the dishes at night before I go to bed, and then by morning time they're dry, and I'll go ahead and try and put them away. But for some reason lately, I have been slacking on a lot of chores. I don't know if it's like summer mentality. We're doing more. It's less of a routine right now because nobody's in school, but I have definitely been slacking on this. So I need to work on that. I need to work on it. Kind of random, actually very random, but I'm just curious and I was just thinking about this. How many of you live by a beach? And how many of you enjoy going to the beach and go to the beach frequently? I always get so excited whenever it's beach weather, even if it means it's like warm enough to wear your shorts and your t-shirt and go and like just like throw a blanket down in the sand. Like it's not warm enough to get into the water and there's like a cool breeze, but it's not like too cold to be at the beach. I love doing that with the kids too, because then I don't have to stress about them being in the water. And I just really love the beach, and I was curious to see how many of you thoroughly enjoy the beach as well. So I had mentioned earlier about my suitcase and how my girls' trip got postponed. If you didn't know, I have a vlogging channel. And over on my vlogging channel, I do a lot of more personal content. So if you're interested in that, feel free to go over there and subscribe to that channel. I also like to do makeovers over there. They're kind of few and far in between just because I don't have as much time right now to put into doing the makeovers, but I will be doing a master bathroom makeover here within the next few weeks. So if you like that type of content, be sure to go over there and subscribe. But by the time you are seeing this video, I will have already gone on my girls' trip, and the vlog for that trip will be live on my vlogging channel. So if you're interested in seeing how the girls' trip went, I went with a friend. It was another YouTuber, and it was kind of a surprise. I know a lot of you figured it out too, but yeah, if you're interested in seeing that video, go ahead and head over there. I always have that channel linked in my description box down below.
Wasting time. I don't know how to enjoy it. Every time you tell me it's not there, I suppose that we won't stand a chance.
Little tip, if you like the method cleaners, go ahead and buy the big bottle and just keep refilling the one spray bottle or the two spray bottles you have. Don't keep buying the spray bottles. It's actually more cost effective if you just buy the refillable bottle, the big bottle. That's what I always do, and I like doing it that way because then I can switch up the scents too. I can do, you know, sometimes they have an orange one and then they have the apple one. The apple one is my favorite, but it's just a way to save you some money. It is a little bit cheaper by like the ounce if you buy the big bottle instead of always buying the spray bottle.
I'm trying to be right the whole time. You don't buy it. I tried it. Aren't you tired of the drama? You use your words like they are knives. I don't need that type of drama and trying to be tough all the daytime.
I'm going to vacuum up this rug really quick before we go ahead and mop the floors. I always try to vacuum the rugs before mopping just because I feel like it's more efficient that way. Maybe it's not, who knows? But that's usually what I try and do. And we're just going to finish off the kitchen with giving it a good mop, because if any room needs a mopping the most, it's going to be this one.
Nothing's stopping me. I'm bulletproof, I won't fall. I'm bulletproof, go on and shoot me down. I will always get up again. You're looking at me so cold. Get over yourself, are you for real? Why are you looking at me so cold? One's love is now we're enemies. You try to make yourself feel better by taking me down. Once I fell, but now I'm strong. I'm ready for the rematch. Shoot me down, don't you know I get up? Yeah, baby, I will fight. No, there ain't nothing stopping me. I'm bulletproof, I won't fall. I'm bulletproof, go on and shoot me down. I will always get
All right, friends, here are some good after shots of everything all cleaned up. I hope you enjoyed this video and got some extreme cleaning motivation. If you did, please be sure to give this video a thumbs up and go ahead and check out Airc's spin brush in the description box down below. Thank you so much for watching. I will catch you on the next one. Bye.